can't write that.
I'll take one with you. I remember the time that I did the steps. And all the then in the they knock out the parking lot. Because on the floor, they're trying to get on the deck way back. And they decided, parking was getting off. And and then they talked about that. All they did was not allow the parking lot. Winning behind the beauty shop and all that. That's the back line. All the girls in the apparel beauty shop. And people come in the complaining that they're taking all the parking spots.
I'm gonna be sitting over there.
Right.
I'll get your pie for really good.
You received very well. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. My name is Christina Shepherd-Decius. I'm the Ferndale DDA Executive Director, and the reason why we're holding these forums are to talk about parking and really to get input from you as to how parking may be affecting you either as a business owner or as a resident, how it's affecting your quality of life, affecting your business bottom line, as well as to educate and inform you on some of the things that both we and the city have done so far with parking and where we need to go with it. And just to kind of do a little bit of groundwork here, there was a survey at the door that hopefully all of you picked up and filled out. We do want to see as many of those as possible. There is also an information sheet on that same table for information of contact people at the DDA, as well as the city, and our DDA parking committee. The DDA formed a parking committee to begin addressing some of the issues, and it was really from an outcalling of some residents and business owners who were saying they were having problems, so we began investigating that. And I wanted to first introduce Brian Kramer, who is our host tonight, so thank you. Our DDA Parking Committee chairperson, so he has a vested interest, obviously, but he is taking charge and getting involved, and that's what we really need. This is very much a volunteer effort of our parking committee. Also speaking tonight is Jackie Smith. She is with Candlewick. She is also our DDA Board of Director, not our only one, obviously. And also City Manager Bob Bruner is here. And I do want to welcome both Councilwoman Melanie Piana and Mayor Craig Covey as our guests and also point of contact for you to speak with. So the format tonight, we're going to let Jackie and Bob do a short presentation for about a half an hour, and then we will break into Q&A. And we have Jennifer Rosenberg with Ferndale Chamber of Commerce tonight that will be moderating the Q&A. And we do ask that everyone have a chance to ask their first question. We're going to spend maybe about 2 minutes on each question so we can try to get around the room. And once everybody's had a chance to ask one question, we'll go back and do seconds. Just try to keep it as fair as possible and hopefully keep it quick so you're not here all night, because we could be here all night sometimes. So we'll try to keep the Q&A to about a half hour, 45 minutes at the most. So with that, I turn it over to Jackie.
Hi, my name is Jackie Smith, and I'm a multiple business owner here in Ferndale. It has become my favorite city. I have Candlewick shop down the street. For the past 7 years, I've had Coventry Creations as candle factory over in the industrial area. I have a sales company over there. I recently moved here, and I put all of my eggs in the Ferndale basket. And I really like being here, and that's why I got involved. And I got involved with the DDA and put my name in the hat to be on the board because of parking. And that really hit me hard as a business this past fall, as Rosie's took off and I had to cancel appointments and cancel classes because my clients couldn't find a parking space. And I know right now it doesn't seem like we have a big parking issue, but we're looking at the hibernating bear right now. Just come spring and come Diablo's opening up and all the patios opening up, it's going to get even worse. So, so I just wanted to, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot being on the parking committee. I showed up one day to complain about parking, and they said, well, just so happens the parking committee is meeting today, so sit down and join us. And I did not realize it's not so simple. It's not so simple at all. And so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've learned over the past several months. The first thing that the DDA talked about and wants to do is protect the downtown businesses concerning this parking situation. We get another big development out here that has intensified use and needs more parking. We're hit. We're at that pinnacle point where we're either going to solve the parking issue and grow, or not solve the parking issue, and then attrition starts to happen, and then we start to lose some of these great, cool businesses we have down here. So that's one of the things that, the first thing that the businesses came to the DDA about, going, we need some protection here. And then the residents started coming in, and they said, we need some protection too, because all of this overflow is coming into our neighborhoods. They're blocking my driveways. They're poor behavior late at night and waking my kids up. And I mean, the stories are amazing. So so through all of this information that we came together, we have a goal. Number one, we're asking the city to realign some priorities here, and we never ever want to interfere with city services. That's the city's absolute number one priority. Amen. That's it. But we're asking for the second priority, the number two priority of the city's financial planning, is to take immediate action to resolve the parking deficit. And we'll go through why we have a parking deficit and why that's so important to us as we go through these slides. So, and by immediate, I'm talking about, let's do this before we do any other capital improvements here in the city. Let's commit funds to this because the downtown has committed funds to the city over the past 10 plus years. And by immediate action, it's also, we need to start building a resolution for this. We also, in this resolution, we want to stimulate and support the local business growth and for new development in downtown Ferndale. Right now, new development doesn't want to come in here. There's not enough parking. And whether it's a big business or a small business, that's the first thing that they're looking at. So we're kind of at a standstill here, unless, you know, one of these giant guys wants to come in and not care about it, because there isn't any rules or laws for creating more parking in downtown if you're intensifying your use. Chris, is that it on this one? Oh. And the big thing is, we're the Motor City, and everybody likes their car right next to them. We are so ingrained with driving and going to the mall that it starts way back when Firestone bought up the trolleys, so we would have to buy more tires. And this is ingrained in us to have our car next to us, to be able to run outside as an employee and get something out of your car, to not deal with public transportation. And there is a big mental shift that we have to address. We have to address everybody's needs. We have to address the needs for safety, all of these things. But we also have to come together and start thinking different about parking. It's not only one thing. It's not just a parking deck somewhere. It's the whole package. And we have to come together on that. And it's all the little steps that gets us there. We need